Hi, I'm Susan Kennard, and welcome to 5 Minute Frequency Tune Up. I'm looking forward to doing this one. This is where I get to spend a few minutes with you on a Friday morning. This is when the videos go out every single Friday morning at 7:30 a.m. UK. So when I woke up this morning, my guide said to me, you need to work with the pineal gland. So I'm like, okay, why is that? And what they were saying was that many of us, obviously, we're all upgrading, we're all shifting into our new timelines and so on. But what's happening is that if the pineal gland is calcified, then it's really difficult for us to bring that pure channel of light down. So if you imagine that, obviously our connection to our true source and our light has to come as a channel through us. Like, we are light and we are soul having a human experience. But to be the purest, clearest channel that we can be, we have to have that frequency that will allow that to come through. Now, I might say some things here that are a little bit controversial, but I'm going to try and do it in code. So around the years of 2021, possibly into 22, we were offered something to put in our bodies, and that's just what I'm going to say. And if you must know what I mean, right? And so many people chose to do that, and that's okay. And I believe that every single person can heal themselves. I believe that whatever we put in our body, I believe we have the ability to release the frequency, because obviously it's a frequency. And what I have seen over the years, which led me to do some research actually, which you'll see on my website. So if you go to my website, susankennard.co.uk, go to the page called Galactic Crystal Healing Chambers, scroll down, have a look at my research in this. There's a little video that I made. So I'll leave the link on here for you. So essentially, what I notice is those that have chosen to put that into their body have noticed that it's been hard to connect, or it's been the body has felt kind of foggy, or the mind has felt foggy, or there's been other stuff going on, and some people have experienced some really difficult things in their body. And someone once said to me, once you have that, it's the gift that keeps giving, right? And so I'm not sure I believe that. I believe that we can release anything, we can clear anything. We are our own holy grail. We have the ability to clear and heal anything in our bodies. And I just think it's old news that we used to believe we couldn't. And so what the guide said to me this morning is that what's really helpful for humanity right now is for us to clear our pineal glands. So there are a few things that calcify your pineal gland. One is fluoride. Another is this, I was talking to you about, what you put in your body. Other chemicals that are put in the water, aluminium, mercury, of course, which is in pretty much all medication, and definitely all things you put in your body has got an element of metal in it. It's a carrier. That this is what's needed for it. So if you think about that, you've got this all going around in your body, and of course, our body is raising its frequency. It's coming to a place of more crystalline, and so all of these things need to be removed from the body. So these are just major things. So fluoride is something that obviously you want to try not to have. It is definitely put in the water in some areas of the world. I don't think it is in the UK, but it might still be. And so, you obviously wouldn't want to be using that, because it does calcify your pineal gland. And it just works where it's just covering it, right? And I'm not going to get into the whole, drama about it, but it's just some awareness. I'm a naturopath. I trained in mental health. So I come from the science background, so I kind of understand all of this stuff. and I just want to help you. So have a think about if it feels right, then perhaps you won't be doing fluoride after this. So let's do this. So I'd like to offer you a healing of the pineal gland and a cleansing of the pineal gland. And if you're in my community, if you're in my soul family, in my Soul's Ascension membership, then we'll be doing activations in our community. So we're going to cleanse it today, but we're going to be doing activations in our community. And if you are thinking about joining a community and you want to be in a beautifully held space, then have a look on my website at the Soul's Ascension membership. There's a page there. You can have a read of it. And we would love to have you. Would love to have you. Like-minded souls coming together, and I hold your hand through your, ascension process and anything that's going on with you. And we have many different groups each month. So let's do this. Let's do some cleansing of the pineal gland. Okay, so come into your heart space. Just check my microphone's on. Good. Let's come into our heart space and just breathe. And I want you just to, I've already created a sacred space. So just breathe into your heart. And I want you just to come into a place of silence. And you might like to just hold your breath for a moment, or when you breathe out, just hold that for a moment or two. Okay. Good. And then you can return your breath to a normalized breath. Good. And then just draw your attention to your Earth Star under your feet. And your Soul Star above your head. And imagine a beautiful light coming down. So you might like to just check in when this light comes down. Just check in. The pineal gland is kind of in the center of your brain. Just imagine it like a bit like a kind of pine cone. And just have a look at it, and have a little look at it. You might get a sense of, does it feel really bright? Does it feel cloudy? And just feel into it. Okay, good. So let's see which guides want to come in and help us with this healing. This is a new collective that was coming in, working with me yesterday. Okay. All right. So let's bring them in then. They're a huge collective of beings. So just receive this releasing and this healing from these beautiful beings of light that are assisting us, assisting humanity right now. It's coming in the form of light language. Akatilana utatili kitutushtikina na tutulangani titaya utishtilina tukukokalagadi tishtitiana na tututoyana na yenadi ekelagatushkatikina ta taketushkadantita la tutukitilet kadanina tutushelenina ekalagatushkadina nedile tutukutulina ta ututushtilina tutuana ishtalayana da o akele dayena tutushtakayana ta dile da tushatayana ta doiro nona gelada. Just take a deep breath. So I'm getting the sense of like an opening here. So just take a deep breath, and I want you just to imagine that light that we brought down at the beginning, just imagine bringing it down again, and just notice if you can scan your pineal gland and just notice what you're feeling with it. Good. And let's come back. So what the guys have been speaking about quite a lot is that our body is changing into a crystalline field. So we're becoming, of course we have a physical body, right? But we're becoming a lot more crystalline. So you may have noticed that people, you know, are leaving your life. They're not a match to you anymore. Or you may have noticed that your job isn't, or you may have noticed that foods that you put in your body, or, you know, drinks or whatever it might be, or even medication. It might be that, you know, your body used to take it no problem, and now you're feeling weird with it, and your body just isn't responding in a way that is helpful for you. And my disclaimer is I'm not a doctor and I don't claim to heal or cure, but what I do know is that everything has a vibration and everything has an energy. And so if you're putting something in your body that is not a vibrational match to you, then your body's going to reject it. Okay. And this is why sometimes, you know, the body produces heat or a fever, and that is because it's trying to clear out toxicity or virus from the cells. And virus, to be honest, is not live. It's not got legs and a body and head and, you know, anything like that. It's not alive. It's basically toxicity within the cell. So what the body is really good at is just kind of heating up so that it can expand out of the cell. It's much more complicated scientifically than that, but that essentially tells you what your body's trying to do. So when you get these really high temperatures, know that your body is trying to release a lot of toxicity from the cells. And that happens sort of new moon, full moon, equinoxes, solstice, things like that. But definitely we're coming up to a new moon in Leo, actually. And so we're on the brink of that new moon. And so Leo's very much about, oh, come and see me, listen to me. I'm being seen. So it might be that your body is trying to get you out there in the world, and your soul is guiding you. And some of the things that used to be okay for your body, and no judgment with any of it, you know, we're experimenting the whole time, right, with things that work for us, and it might be that it's time for you to let a couple of those things go, right? So you can just feel into that, feel what feels right to you. So just a couple of announcements, which I always forget to do on this channel. I am really honoured to be speaking at the Barbara O'Neill event that is run by a good friend of mine, Philly J. Lay, and it's called the Wellness Way Festival, and it's in Hertfordshire. So I know a lot of my community are American and over the world, but if you are in the UK, we happen to be in the UK at the time, and you would like to come along, it's a 2.5 day event. I'm running a workshop on the Saturday, and it's called the Ascension and Your Abundance Pathway. So I'm going to be talking about Ascension. I'm going to be talking about abundance. I'm going to be talking about the physical body as well and how we can heal. So if you'd like to come along to that, I'm also doing a little book signing. So I've got my children's books there. I've got my adult books there as well. So if you'd like one of those and you'd like me to channel a little message for you, I'll do that for you. I'm also having a panel. So I'm going to be holding a panel, and I think it's called the Warrior Women. So that'd be great. So the dates are the Lion's Gate. So it's the 8th, 9th and 10th of August. So the 8th is the Friday, the 9th is the Saturday, and the 10th is the Sunday. So I'm going to be there the whole weekend. And yeah, it'd be great to meet you. If you do want to come, I'll leave the link below, and there's a discount code for you if you would like to book with that. And it would be lovely to have you. And I'd love you to come along to my workshop, but there are many other workshops running throughout the whole weekend. And Barbara O'Neill, who is an amazing naturopath, I love her. I'm looking forward to meeting her in person. Is going to be talking, and she is leading. She's a head speaker at the event. So it's going to be fun. I feel very honored to be speaking there. I feel very honored to have been asked to share my wisdom with anybody who happens to be there at the festival. And so I look forward to seeing you. So that's one, that's a live event that I'm doing. And if you are interested in learning all my processes, so over the last 25 years, I've been a practitioner, and I've developed many different ways of helping people release their trauma so that they can truly live their mission. Then I have a program, and it's called the Ascension Practitioner Certification. You can find it on my website. Once again, my name, Susan Kennard. And if you're interested in being an Ascension practitioner and being certified, then for this year, everyone who's certified this year will go on my website as a practitioner. So it'll be like a portal for people to go to, because I don't do many one-to-ones anymore. So I'm offering it to my Ascension practitioners just this year. I'm not going to offer it next year, but I'm offering it this year. And you're welcome to come and join our group, the Ascension Practitioner Certification. So it's a professional qualification. Okay, so if you'd like that, that's on my website as well. But please feel free to reach out to me, have a chat with me if you're interested in that. And we can tune in together with the guides and see if it's a fit for you. I think that's it. Yeah, I think I've done everything. So I hope you're feeling great after the pineal cleansing. I hope you will join me in Hertfordshire in England in a few weeks' time on the 8th, 9th and 10th. And reach out if you would like to ask me anything. The best way to get me is on Messenger message. So it's just my name, get me on Messenger message, ask me anything you want. Please don't email me because I very rarely answer emails, but I do answer Messenger messages. Okay. All right. Lots of love to you all. Have a great weekend. Let me know how you feel after the cleansing. And if you want to take it a bit further, then join my community and we'll be doing activations for it. Okay. Lots of love. See you very soon.